Out to the crease. If they get going real quick.
Well, they're going about the psychological 200. Get it on the board. You need to here at Chinnaswamy. For all those historical obvious things. Slick outfield, not a big boundary. And if it comes on and slides on, you don't quite get your length right, then you do disappear. But as Al Stein rightly mentioned, can't get runs if you're in the dugout or having an early shower. That's what Sunrisers Hyderabad will be hoping for. Wickets early on. Sonny G, you'll be hoping, well, a little bit of flashing of blades from these two.
Yes, because they know that they're going to get the team off to a good, solid start. But at the same time, they can't be behind the asking rate. The asking rate is exactly 10, so they need to be scoring it around that in the first 6 overs. Get the team off to maybe 60 or 70 for one, maybe 70 for no loss. That is what Royal Challengers, the champions, will be looking to do. They want to make a statement as well. In the first match that you play, you want to make a statement that, look, okay, the opposition has got 200, but we've got the capability of getting these runs in maybe 17 overs, maybe 18 overs. We are the champions, and we're going to play like champions.
Help thinking of that song by Queen. We are the champions. And they certainly are. First up at home at this iconic venue. Crowded out again as ever. Passion of the RCB fans. And if it's just ready, it looks like. Who's going to open up proceedings there with the ball? See if he can get a little bit of shape, maybe just a little bit of nibble. Proud new scene.
Interesting choice to go with Nitish Kumareddy to open the bowling. If I cast my memory back to last year's IPL, almost felt like they sometimes forgot about him and he didn't bowl a lot. He has a big task for him right now.
He starts with a goodie. It's back end of a length and nicely on about off and middle.
Good follow through that too, all the way down to look at the batter. This is his IPL last year, 2 wickets in 13 matches, an economy rate of 9.4. I'd be interested to find out how many overs he bowled though to pick up those 2 wickets.
I don't think it was used too often in the campaign last year, but he's a very capable bowler.
Can't pierce the field. Oh, and he wanted it. It's Salt. So, understandably, you get off the dreaded 0, but get things moving. Positive vein. Certainly no run there. Great stuff in the covers. Fielders got to support. Oh, it's halfway down. Constitutes a run, I reckon. Halfway down and came back all the way.
Would you have liked it against your bowling figures? Constitute a run?
No surprises. There's quite a few of them anyway. Back in the day. Back when he played, Sonny, in the 20th century. We keep getting reminded. Certain players here. Ah, yes. Bit of width on offer, and the wrists of Phil Salt get RCB underway.
Just a little bit of a way shape from Reddy. He's looking to try and swing the ball away from Phil Salt to try and find that edge. But Phil Salt, he's up to the task. Point was dropped back, but he was more in front of square. Lightning outfield, yeah, at the Chinnaswamy. Bowling without a fine leg. He's got a deep square in place, something a lot of teams use now. Always looking for that extra fielder. And right now opting for having no fielder on the leg side down a fine leg at all.
Looking for swing. Not quite. Van Poel, will RCB retain their Tata IPL title? What's a goodie? Go back to back, I think. CSK from memory. Is it 2010 and 11? Mumbai. Did not forget them, Sonny. You're glaring at me. 19 and 20. What a great year. 1920.
No, I mean, I can understand you forgetting 2010 and 11. 1920 was just 6 years ago. How can you forget that?
Well, getting into those COVID years, but scary. Well, that's a scary shot as well. Salt off the back foot again for 4 more.
And a pitch as good as this, you can't give the batter a little bit of width. And Phil Salt, after his brilliant catching, would be very, very confident. Look at that, he hits it on the arm, hits it with power, hits it with precision between the 2 fielders. That is a superb shot from Phil Salt.
Yeah, a couple of us here. Interesting. Start with Nitish Kumar Reddy. It's almost like you want your best bowler, though, to set the scene. Get stuck into the opposition. Oh, no fine leg. He's missed out there. There's Phil Salt. First one done, 9 for none.
And that brings us to the end of the overall and the overall entire Royal Challengers Bangalore score there, 9.
Yeah, so interesting this from the Sunrisers. They get ready to kick things off. So interesting to see go to one of your tried and tested. Bowl the second over. So I'll take that 9 off the first. The asking rate's 10s. So packed house, as you'd expect here at Chinnaswamy, and this opening encounter of 2026, season 19. Going back to one of your front runners, undercut, left arm over. Splice, splice. Oh, almost a collision. Klaasen said it was his all the way. Certainly out. And a good time to silence the crowd here in the Garden City.
Now back to the regular bowler, Unadkat. First ball, good length. Full Salt, we know he likes to take it on, but this is a wonderful catch by Klaasen. It's gotten a little bit big on Full Salt. He's put his hands open. He said it's mine from the start. It's a loud stadium. And they're very lucky between these two that nothing bad happened, no damage. Unadkat's got a little smile, a little clap. He knows he's got the big wicket of Full Salt. It's exactly what Sunrisers needed. Wickets in the power play. Full Salt, he's gone for 8. RCB 9 for 1.
In comes the new batter for Royal Challengers Bengaluru, Devdutt Padikkal.
One down early. Do not get in there to any lefty. Padikkal, super sub, underway straight away.
He's been in great form, great touch. Played with Padikkal in the domestic tournaments. Ball angle at his pads, and kind of form that he's been in, kind of touch that he's been in. Look at that, takes his front foot there and then just clobbers that ball away.
Oh, solid hit indeed. This is the Sierra CSR initiative. Players will want to hit that. You hit that on the full. Look out, donate 5 lakh rupees towards the purchase of cricket kits. So yeah, the initiative's a good one. It's been around for a bit, supporting the development of grassroots cricket across the country. Marvellous stuff. Hit that, Sierra, gentlemen. Good stuff from Tata Motors. Will donate 5 lakh rupees towards the development of the game. Good stuff. Yeah, pretty good numbers. You'd like that strike rate to come up a little bit more. Up to maybe 140 odd. Time for the king. We're at Kohli, his first one this season. First ball for Kohli. Good stuff here on a cut. Used it, come round.
Now straight away, change your angle for nut cut. And this is the wicket of Full Salt. It's just gotten a little bit big on Full Salt. He's wanted to kind of go down the ground. Good communication this by Heinrich Klaasen with the hands. It's super loud out there. He put his arms out wide saying it was my catch. Unfortunately, the fielder at cover didn't notice. Ended up taking a good catch. Fortunately, no knees in the face, no spikes. Tear up the body.
Oh, not quite the timing from Kohli, but he's underway. Much to the delight of the fans here. Underway with a boundary. Virat Kohli.
The whole said he was away. He's not been away. Look at the way the ball's gone off the middle of the bat like a rocket. Still smoking that ball very, very well.
Bold. A slight hesitation, but no damage done. A wicket and a dozen off. 21 for 1.
And that brings us to the field of the second World Challengers Major score of 22 for 1.
One down for 21. They need 181 from 108 balls. Up with the asking rate, but they've lost Full Salt. Those are lovely wrists as ever. Virat Kohli. So much rides on him. Most runs in this Indian Premier League in the history of it. 19th season. He's been with one franchise the whole way through. Stunning. A decent lineup. Some powerful batting to come for the home side. Tickle the fine leg. Another boundary to Padikkal.
You don't have a fielder there. You can't be bowling at the pads. Inside edge, off the pads. It's going to go for a boundary. We're going to get the ball to go across, but it's more on the middle and leg, and he plays it really well. Does Padikkal.
No fine leg, deep backward square, got a slip and almost like a fly slip. There's a wide man at third. With the two gentlemen outside in this power play. There he is, just the one. Rightio, question for the new AI mode and Google search. How has Kohli's batting style evolved over the last 5 years? That aggressive approach, I'm not surprised. A lovely style maximises that. He's re-engineered his game. He's adapted in his modern T20 era. You've got to take early risks. It's the way it is. Yeah, now you can ask, get to know more. Tune in. AI mode, Google search. Always missed out there. Big questions around. How much does he still desire it? He's one that finally got the crown. It's almost like the monkey off his back. Lives elsewhere, different lifestyle now. Doesn't play Test cricket. Yeah. Good length stuff against this fella. You've got to be so precise, Dale, staying with your lengths against this fella. Didn't get all of it. Got enough of it though for one bounce. There you go. If you're slightly off, disappearing time.
Just slightly overpitched this by Reddy. Padikkal, he's come out, he's shown good intent so far there. It is, it's almost a half volley. It's kind of on the rise when Padikkal hits it up and over. He's gotten off to a flyer, 16 of 5. He's picked up a couple boundaries. When you want to get a total of 200 or a target of 200, this is the way to go about it.
Yes, I saw that shift, didn't we? Just in the last few years of the power play. How much more aggressive the batters are inside the first 6. Good stuff, good smart stuff, good fielding. 3 done, 33 for 1.
Sumos.
Very useful. Into his mid-30s these days, David Payne, but yeah, just gets a little bit of shape, a little bit of seam, and again, everyone loves the left-handedness, whether it's batting, whether it's bowling.
Just a different angle, something that you're not as familiar with. For the batters, they might take a delivery or two, and that's all it requires in this game. 1 or 2 balls can sometimes get you a wicket. Can he bring something different to this bowling attack for Sunrisers?
They're on the charge. Long enough. Oh, just. Oh, one of those nights. It ends up going down the throat of the fielder, but not there. Just enough willow on it from Padikkal.
Now, fresh off the plane is Payne. He landed yesterday morning, and welcome to the IPL. The second delivery, Padikkal's got all of it. Oh, would have required someone of Marco Janssen's height to catch that. But Padikkal, 23 now of 8. He's found the centre of his bat a few times.
Oh, and he's on the move. Smart batting, using the crease. David Payne, who's in as a super sub, he's under the pump here.
One can understand that, because if it's somebody new, then you want to put him under pressure straight away. 2 back-to-back big shots, first to 6, and he's moved outside the off stump because he knows that there is no protection down the leg side. That's clever batting from Devdutt Padikkal.
So changes in the field and some discussions here with the bowler. Yes, so Padikkal in for Duffy. Change of pace from Payne, and the change of field works on this occasion.
Yeah, just a change of pace there on that delivery. These are some of the highlights of the innings so far. RCB 44 for 1, losing that 1 wicket. Good catch by Heinrich Klaasen. And then Padikkal came to the crease. He's put Sunrisers bowlers under a little bit of pressure now. If they just miss, he's cashed in.
Certainly has. Just takes the pressure off Kohli in a way. Just settle in, get in, have a look. Kohli's 7 from 6, just the 1 boundary, but it really has been the Devdutt Padikkal show so far. All that 3 4s and 2 6s. Home crowd enjoying it. DJ's getting them pumped up as well. Saturday night entertainment here in Bengaluru. Can he get out of the over here, David Payne? Wrist work. And 6er. 18 off, the 50's up after 4 overs. RCB a 50, 1 for 1.
Comes down the pitch. This is the slower delivery, and he's picked it up quite nicely, easy. Made it look so simple. Man in form, 34 of 11, taking the pressure, taking the load of Virat Kohli.
How do you stop Devdutt Padikkal? 34 of 11 with some clean, beautiful hitting. (51 for 1). Just watch these shots from Padikkal. It's not power hitting, it's not slogging. That's it. He's just judged the pace beautifully, timed it superbly. And he's told Mr. Payne, that's 18 of your first over in the IPL.
Yeah, he's a very, very good timer of the ball as DDP. Always loved watching him bat. Just looks effortless. He's one of those left-handers.
Now Kohli, this is power. Picked it up very early. And already, RCB are telling the Sunrisers, you've got a problem with your power play bowling.
I was just talking about DDP and talking about the time that he has. I was just going to get to it, and then this guy. He can play. I've forgotten his name. Who is this guy? He's so good, he's going to be around for a very long time. He has so much time. He's shown us over a number of years, and look at the support. Look at the support for a Kohli 6. Oh, they love him down here, don't they?
All of a sudden, changes all over in the field. So mid-wicket goes on to the boundary. There's deep backward square on the boundary. Fine leg comes up inside the circle. It opens up the offside for Kohli, who goes through the offside now for 4. And he's just playing the field. So I'll hit you on the onside. You put a fielder there, now I'll hit you through the offside.
Kev, what's his name again?
He can certainly play, this guy. You're so right, Harsh, isn't it? Give him the opportunity and he'll hit you right, he'll hit you left, he'll hit you everywhere. And that's why we were talking in the first innings about getting this total as far as possible, as close to 200, over 200. Because, boy, they can play. They're at 60 already in the 5th over.
It was against the Sunrisers that this magnificent streak of RCB started. They won 17 of their last 22 matches. Goes round the wickets, a good ball. He's a clever bowler, Unadkat. He'll keep trying. May not have the pace, but he'll keep trying. What about Devdutt Padikkal at the other end? Some talk the Venkatesh Iyer should play for him. Just look at the fluency of his shot making.
Similar batters, actually. Very, very similar batters. Tall left-handers. They've got quality. They've got time. And that's what you need as a batter. You need time. You can have as much quality as you want, but it's time, and that's what DDP has. He races away to 34. It's quite nice for Virat as well, just knowing that he's got a partner in there that is taking the pressure off him. He can build an innings, he can play time, he can chase the total.
Oh, keeper! Just skidding past Ishan Kishan. It's not a bad ball, actually. He's a clever bowler, as I said, Unadkat.
Very much so, Harsha. Smart piece of bowling. Pace off, doesn't arrive, breaks the wrist. No, that's horrible. Captain! Under Clarkson, yeah, he used to keep too, just quietly.
Didn't get beaten by the turn when he was batting, but he got beaten by the turn keeping.
I was going to say, keep your legs together, but no, it wasn't. It was the outside, wasn't it? Jeez.
Still take the run, it's easy. Comes in on the left flank and the right footer finds the opposition defender. 15 of the over, 67 for 1 with an over left in the power play.
Drag and drop last year's tax return to switch to H&R Block online in less than 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, off the glove and into the midships. And soccer skills from Ishan, and he's not happy. Yeah, Virat's giving him a bit of cheek. So mate, come on, where's your gloves? What about the glove work? 4 buys, Chief.
That'll break the net today. $201 for 9. It's not an easy chase, but RCB at the moment are just walking it. Scoring at 13.4, required 9 and over. They've gone to the left arm spin of Harsh Dubey. Last year in the Ranji Trophy, took 69 wickets, broke all records. He's bowling to a left-hander. This year's Mushtaq Ali averaged 62 at a strike rate of 167, Padikkal. What's the field for him? Long on, deep mid-wicket, that's what you'd imagine. My gut feel was when Pat Cummins opted out that they'd replace him with a bowler like Bryden Cass.
Yeah, they just haven't been at the races at all. You have a look at the top of the show and all of our viewers who are watching from ball 1.
Finds the gap, 4, goes over the field, fine leg goes in. He's toying with the field at the moment, is Padikkal.
Yeah, and I'll get back to that point, that they've not been at the races, but this is a very difficult over to bowl. Left-hander, left-arm finger spinner, 1 wicket down. The left-handed batter's got 38 from 14. There are 5 rockets coming here. If he faces all of these, he could get to plenty.
Unless he yorks himself.
And you got the license as well. You want to benefit yourself and your team through this power play. 72 for 1 at the moment. Every single batter. I wouldn't be surprised if Virat also tries to take control here, take ownership just of this over. Get a real big power play. Eases so much pressure when you're chasing 200.
Yeah, what a difference, eh? For Kohli to face the left-handedness of Harsh Dubey. You see, the flight was lovely there. Yeah, deception. Now Padikkal is back on strike, much to the delight of this packed house.
They have Ishan Malinga in the squad. Specialist bowler in the squad in Ishan Malinga. Hasn't got the ball yet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about just after that first delivery before DDP rocked down and played that beautiful sweep shot. Virat just chips that one out to mid-wicket on the boundary. I just don't seem to have seen a plan here, whereas earlier in the piece, RCB came with a plan. They targeted leg stump, top of leg stump, head's hip, got him out. Abhishek's hip, got him out. They really came with a plan. I don't see a plan here with SRH. Got a former bowling coach for SRH in the commentary box as well. He don't see a plan.
Maybe it's your old friend Andy Flower. 8 of the over, it's 76 for 1. 6 overs gone. Time for a break, time for some discussion, time for some curiosity with the Seat Tyre strategic timeout.
And it's also time now for the Seat Tyre strategic timeout. In comes the new batter, the World Challengers Bengaluru.
It's just the way the modern game is played. You just keep going. There are no landmarks in this game. Now Jitesh Sharma. How many of you remember that innings last year? He made what, 80 odd in 30 balls. One of the many stars from last year. You'd say a little unlucky to have lost out in that Indian squad for the T20 World Cup. Coming up ahead of Tim David with 39 needed of 46. Patidar just out 31 of 12. And he starts too with a shot, but he's found the fielder. There is no wait and see, it's just go, 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 and he's found the fielder.
Well, as colleagues have been saying, it is the way to play. You just keep going. It's like a wave coming, it just gets bigger. But now, Payne's got 2 and 2. He's on a hat-trick. Yeah, been sitting back watching all the entertainment is Jitish, but he's got to go for a golden one. Out very first ball for a big egg, and RCB are 163 for 4 now.
The world challenges
New player in is Tim David. RCB are now 163 for 4. And amazingly at 13 and over, this is a hat-trick ball for David Payne. No! Leads to a big no. 2 wickets in 2 balls.
This is the first one, the skipper Patidar looking to go for another big hit. Wide delivery, and then this is short and straight down the throat of Jaydev, not cut a deep square leg. It just slowed down RCB.
In comes a man who strikes at over 200 in the end overs. And the person who hasn't come strikes at 290. And I said it's the modern game. You've got a batter who hits 60 of 26 balls, followed by a batter who hits 31 of 12. Just 1 run of the over so far. 2 of the over, the best by some distance. 13 gone, 164 for 4.
Drag and drop last year's tax return to switch to H&R Block online in less than 2 minutes.
Situation for Tim David. Doesn't have to do anything reckless. Yeah, he's taken a single off the last one. Going to give the strike as much to Kohli just to finish things off here, because it's only 38 from 42 for the RCB to get up in this first encounter, season 19.
Still Romario Shepherd to come. Krunal Pandya to come. 38 to get of 42 balls. Jaydev would not cut. I thought he didn't bowl too badly up in the power play. How good were some of those shots of Rajat Patidar?
He started out with a single of the middle of the bat, and then he just opened up. That was a terrific shot. Then again, this getting out of the ball and hitting it over square leg. Look at that straight driving. Then again with a straight bat for a 6, and then with the angle over mid-wicket for a 6. It was sheer class. Classy stuff from the RCB captain.
Right, the Sierra super striker of the match. tell me, there's a time when you said, yeah, 160, 170, strike rate's pretty good. It is. But look what we've got here. 258, 239, 235, 211. And the person who's played the 2 shots I'm going to carry back with me after this game is over is striking at number 5, 162.
Boring? What's he doing?
That straight one down the ground, and then that pickup one, a wristy one through mid-wicket. Incredible. Not sure he timed that very well. He's certainly big bat swing on it. Ian Bishop talked about net run rate, and he wasn't too early. So often we've seen it going down to a second decimal.
Yes, but at this particular moment, I think Royal Challengers, Tim David trying to settle in. 35 needed of 39, so less than run a ball as well. So asking rate is 5.3, and it should be easy. There'll be 1 over after this, maybe, which will be expensive.
I think if they can get these 35 in, say, 3.5 overs, they'll do all right. But they've sent a message to the other teams with their top order batting. And I think because of the rejigged attack, Unadkat, who's much better bowling at the back end, taking the pace off, had to bowl 2 in the power play. I just think SRH need to just rejig the way they're looking at their bowling.
Yeah, I also think for Nitish Reddy, I don't know, your very first over, I think you've got to set the scene and have your best bowler coming on and doing it and trying to get people out. It's a simple fact. I know it's a simple game. It really is. If your best bowler setting the tone.
Who is the power play bowler there, though? A lot of them take pace off. Just ducked underneath. It is a very tall man, David. And now they're reviewing the wide. They've only got 1 review left.
Now, reviewing for a wide is not exactly the best option, because it's a matter of just 1 run. But still, Ishant Kishan has decided to take it.
We have a player's review for wide above head height given on field. Feet checked, it's a fair delivery. Watching the side on angle, please. We have the graphics along. The head height is 1.95 meters. Ball is passing at 2.04 meters. It is a wide. Ullas, you can stay with the wide call. You're on screen.
I'm not sure it's the cleverest thing they've done all day today. 2 reviews on wides. Struggling to come to terms with the pace. He's bowled the slow ball well, as is David Payne. So last couple of overs, a little quieter, few wickets going down. 14 gone, 170 for 4. 32 now needed from 36. It's time for a break. Curiosity. Siata strategic timeout.
It is the first game of the new season. Vittori just marshalling everyone in and having a chat here. take his time and get everyone in, even though very much so going to come second here tonight, unless sort of a miracle happens and someone can get 2 or 3 wickets in an over very soon.
Drag and drop last year's tax return to switch to H&R Block online in less than 2 minutes.
It's about rectifying things and having a discussion about what is required, and maybe just recapping quickly on what they've got to do and should have done better.
The quality of stroke has just been fantastic. This was the first wicket that fell early on, that was Salt, but then look at Padikkal. So graceful, so smooth.
Yes, and when a left-hander adds power to the natural elegance that they have, it is a delightful spectacle. Look at that. And then, of course, Kohli can't be kept aside. He was banging the ball away, and this is glorious. Glorious straight-batted shot. Padikkal following it with another straight-batted shot to get to a half century. Then he goes over. This time around, he didn't quite connect it. And Klaasen coming in and taking his second catch. But then Kohli hit that 6, that flick. And then Patidar, look at that. Then reaching out for a wide delivery and getting caught by Harsh Dubey. Next ball. Down the throat of an hard cut. 2 balls, 2 wickets.
The Sunrisers hit 12 sixes in their innings. The Royal Challengers already 11 in 14 overs. Where does he turn to? Off pace is working in the last couple of overs with Unadkat and Payne. So maybe that's one way to go. It didn't work with Ishan Malinga. So that's the end of the Siata strategic timeout.
I think he's got to go to Harshal Patel, his experienced bowler, who mixes the slow delivery so cleverly. We've seen it work. Payne has bowled well. He's got 2 for 20 in his last over. He got 2 wickets and gave away just 2 runs. It was expensive in the first over. Tata IPL green dot balls of the match. Jacob Guffey 13. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar 9. Abhinandan Singh 7.
Just 8 runs of the last 2 overs. In an innings that's gone at over 12 and over, tells you of the carnage that came before. Ball's just not reaching Tim David. He's the kind of player bred on Australian pitches. Even though I know he started off playing in Singapore, but Western Australian boy who likes the ball coming on. He has now faced 7 balls. Every one of them, I think, has been a slow ball.
Yeah, they do their homework, don't they? You've got to pace off and into the surface. Doesn't arrive, and as we know, he's only just got out there. Yes, he's used 7, but he's trying to muscle it a bit too much, and timing's not quite there for TD.
.50 for Virat Kohli. Number 64. To go with 800s. The ground that is now his own.
He's probably played more here than at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi. So he could rightfully call it his home ground. And what an innings this has been. Very good innings.
That is an extraordinary shot. And I'll tell you what, the fielder has completely misjudged it because he's gone outside.
Look, we've got to stop chuckling. But you've got to have fun too, right? And this is a classic in terms of like a tennis stroke. It's the overhead topspin smashed. He's tried to perform here, Tim David. See the cushion? You've got to get it inside that before it goes over it. Oh, classic.
They can't even review that. So let's look at what happened earlier on. Virat Kohli 50 of 33 balls. The glue to this innings.
Yeah, spot on, Harsha. You need someone to do that, and your guys going at the other end and your teammates are striking it well over 200. And you can do your thing and just change gears, and Kohli is so good at that.
That will... Oh, he's gone over again. Otherwise, an absolutely brilliant fielder. He's just struggling a little bit on that boundary rope.
Oh, Mr. Reddy. Steady go. No. Ran out of room. So often the case here, Chinnaswamy.
Not going to believe me if I tell you most days he's a brilliant fielder.
Those shots with the bottom hand coming into play. Beautiful shot, that straight drive. And this is the shot that he plays with so much ease. What a terrific footwork to get not too close to the ball to hit for 6.
And they took 15 of that over. 185 for 4. Just 17 needed now. Just towards the end of this game, maybe Sunrisers are saying this is one way to bowl at the Royal Challengers batters. Harshal Patel has the ball for his 3rd. Interesting to see how they play in Hyderabad, because they seem to be a side geared to taking pace off. No pace off on this one from the bat. The sheer power, beauty and control.
At 128 kilometers per hour, the leg ball becomes a slot ball. There it is in the slot. That straight bat comes into play, and it goes the distance. It goes the distance. Look at that. Look at the follow through of the bat as well. Well over the left shoulder, into the crowd. Nobody catches it there.
And that'll be 4 more. Might have taken a little bit of glove, but it doesn't matter. They are running away with this game now. And I think very soon the referee is going to stop the bout.
Throwing the white towel. Ah, pace on. Yeah, he's enjoying himself as King Kohli. Defending champions, and he's got off to a hiss and a roar from a personal point of view.
Tremendous, absolutely tremendous. And once again the chase master has known and understood when to go through the gears, when to gear down, when to go up. This is brilliant, and the ground as well, I mean.
He has got the width outside the off stump. This is the shot that he plays gloriously along the ground. But this time around he's decided to go the aerial route, gets a boundary.
Outstanding, truly outstanding as an innings from Kohli, from Padikkal, from Rajat Patidar, the defending champions who struggled at home last season, losing their first 3, start off with a win in defense of their championship by 6 wickets here at the beautiful Chinnaswamy Stadium.
And this is a champion-like display by the champions. This is a winning win by 6 wickets with 4.2 overs to spare.
It is a magnificent run chase. It is the fastest that any team in the history of the IPL has chased a 200-plus total. With 26 balls to spare, their army of adoring followers are pleased with the start of this defense of their championship, led by that man, Virat Kohli, from start to finish.
Yeah, understandably, blows the wife a kiss. He's put on a sterling performance once again here at Chinnaswamy. Has brought, well, heartache, but also brought a lot of love too for Virat Kohli at this iconic venue. And the defending champs get up very comfortably indeed here on a Saturday night.
The defending champions have started their defense in the most authoritative manner. They struggled at home for the first half of their home journey last year, losing 3, winning 2. They've started off with a win at home and a win in the tournament opener. It has been brilliant from a batting perspective, and from Jacob Duffy with the ball. 3 wickets, 4 overs on the trot. Gentlemen, your appreciation of this.
Well, it's a standout. As our colleagues have been saying, Bishop came with a plan, knew what they were about in terms of bowling up front, and this fellow here from the deep south of New Zealand, on debut, bowling his 4 straight, getting 3 for 22 with 13 dots. Well, I know we're a bit biased, Bish, but we are from the bowling fraternity. I think he'll get my player of the match, even though VK here, along with Parakal and the skipper, pumped it to all parts.
There was a memorable moment last year at the end of the tournament, and they've picked up where they left off last season. Rajat Patidar's men and the Flowers men. And that man, the great man, Virat Kohli, saw the innings through from start to finish. His last T20 was the final back in 2025, but he hasn't missed a step to start this tournament. Love and affection even from the opposition.
Yes, you can see that he's a senior statesman now, and everybody in the world admires him for the way he's batted, for the way he's played the game.